2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're coming to you from the Motor City this week. The first round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic kicks off here at the Detroit Golf Club. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because it is because that is not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, but you get off target a little bit. That long rough in those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
Second shot here on the first. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. A birdie putt awaits. Currently 1 under for the event. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Oh, that was mashed. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
That's disappointing.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
beauty of a chip shot there. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well, that's a handy shot. Three feet to go here to the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Currently 1 under for the round. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 in 2.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Ooh. Putting for birdie here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
We drew that one up perfectly, didn't he? Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. 14-footer.
This for a birdie run.
So close. It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 4 back after that hole. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Oh, well played. His second shot here. 4 strokes off the lead. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Try to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. This putt for par here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It appears it'll go uphill and to the right.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Nicely done. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Okay, clubbing down.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
On a good line.
That was almost an eagle. Great play. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. He's setting up for his second shot. 3 behind our leader. Oh, right by the hole. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
We put a nice little fade on this. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 28 feet to the cup from here.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He finds himself in a share of 8th. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's safely on the green. A chance to move to 5 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. He currently has a share of 8th place on the leaderboard. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it? Going with the pitching wedge here. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this putt to move into the top 5. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Come on. Yes, what a putt. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
This is his second shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I got to say, this is approaching 45 feet. I'm going to go just under 45 feet for this one, guys.
A par putt on the table. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Come on, don't be shy.
Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Not a bad line, this one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. The birdie just slides by. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently tied for 9th. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, a 16-footer.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently sitting at 4 under par. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. That's disappointing. Just a short putt remaining here. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Setting up miles from the hole. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt was looking like a pretty hard break to the left.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Ooh, watch this one break. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. And 3 putting for par on this hole. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Now, 4 under par. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Sitting at -4, just on the fringe of the top 10. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. His round has come to a close with a bogey. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at historic Detroit Golf Club this week in round 2 of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Luke Elvey here, welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Our leader is 8 under par as we get underway here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. That's some good golf right there. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line.
That will drive you bats.
Putting for par. Currently 3 under for the event. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Playing from 110 yards out.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that's an impressive little chip. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4. Oh, well done. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. That is a great birdie putt. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 4 is a par 5.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Well, that'll work there. This is his second shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
This putt is about 19 feet in distance. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
And he's now 3 under for the tournament. Let's go to the par 3 fifth hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? That's a good looking shot there. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Attaboy, good shot. Standing over his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
An eagle putt awaits. It's a tad frustrating, especially when it comes up short. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
He's in a share of 10th position. On the tee now with the par 4 8th. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, have you got a good read on his lie?
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
On the tee now with the par 3 9th.
The strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Nothing too much in this putt. It should go a little bit to the right, though, I think.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
He's in a share of 3rd place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing from around 150 yards here. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. That'll work. Pin high.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And it's a 1-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
He's currently in the second position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that's a great approach, John. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that's 8 birdies today. Currently 10 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. His second shot here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Putting for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Looking good. How good was that putt? And that'll ensure he remains in first place. The 14th is a par 5. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I've done the calculations. It's 230 yards.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. This hole is a par 3. Yeah, well played. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
From about 130 yards here, currently leading by 3. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
That's a good looking putt, that. Like the look of this. Yes, sir. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. That's a big drive. This is his second shot. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
Oh, this is perfection. Come on, be the one.
And he needs this to save par.
Well, this is a short putt, but it does move to the left.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
2 more rounds to go, Luke. Looking forward to the action.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.